Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be talking about a new interesting blockchain that is doing what we need it to do. I'm trying to think where to start with this, really. So it's probably best to start with the main site for this, so you guys can understand some context of it. I think the US guys will understand a bit more, but maybe not the UK, Europe-wise guys. Just trying to get the right site. Right, let me show the screen. Just let me know if this is working as well. I've not actually double checked if we have audio. Not been playing it. Let me know if you've got audio, because it seems laggy. Let me know in the chat if all good. Yes. All good. Yes. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Can you hear? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I can hear it on my end. I've just got I've got an all good, so I think initially it lags, but yeah. Right. So anyway, today's stream, I'm talking about something called Robinhood. And if you didn't know, Robinhood is and by the way, I'm not paid by these. It's not a collaboration or anything like that. These are basically like a stockbroker, right? They're quite big in the US, not as big in the UK, but what it is they've basically created their own crypto chain, right? So if we go over to iq.wiki, and we can see that Robinhood chain is a layer 2 blockchain. With this, it is designed to support the issuance, the issuance and use of tokenized real world assets. So we hear a lot of the times about real world assets in crypto, and I'm not going to lie, 99% of the time it's just shit. There's no actual real connection. But the interesting thing with Robinhood is because they are a actual broker that has stocks and shares, for example, they are trying to be the first kind of real world, not first, but a real life example of how you can tokenize anything. So what they're doing is they've created the layer 2, right? It's built on Arbitrum, leveraging ETH for security. And the main way it can offer it really is if you are, it is different if you're in the UK. I'm going to explore it in a minute, but if you're in the US, you download the Robinhood app, you can swap your crypto or buy tokenized assets on the blockchain, not just for cryptocurrencies. So, for example, and there is more launching, I'm told. So we've got this is the blockchain at the moment, and is only launched recently. Got ETH, so you've got Nvidia, which is obviously one of the large tech companies that is tokenized. SpaceX, GameStop, Apple, SanDisk. So all these tokenized stocks are now appearing on Robinhood. And there was a report which was the other day. Robinhood chain total value locked surpasses $600 million, marking a 50% weekly surge. So this is the new kid on the block. And usually with the new kid on the block, you get opportunities to do things. Sorry, I've been ill recently. And what that means is with the ability to do things on this chain is clearly you don't just have to download this app, right? You don't have to download an app. Because they're doing stuff on chain, you can get it decentralized, right? This is what I read as well, where it's they've got this on the platform. I don't know if this is just US. I think it might be. But in terms of the tokenized stocks, they're available on decentralized platforms. So you can check on CoinGecko. Say you wanted the NVIDIA token. This will be available more. It's probably on Uniswap, would have thought. But there'll be more available on, here you go, Uniswap. It'll be available more and more as more liquidity flows through. And if you look at it on DeFi Llama, we've already got 332 million. This only launched 2nd of July. And it's the 28th now. So in what? Less than 4 weeks, we have got a chain going from 0 to 332 million total value locked. This is quite interesting as well. They've got the real world asset active market cap, so 81 million. So that is all the tokenized ones that they're now putting on the chain as well. It's got stable coins, and this is an interesting new aspect of crypto with opportunities to look at. Obviously, you've always going to have the meme coin side, but from my aspect, I'm not interested in that. I'm quite a base chain guy at the moment. As you know, I've been using it in here. In fact, let me just connect my wallet so you can see. One sec. Yeah, so I've got 2 base chain liquidity pools, but there are ones coming out on base chain, Robinhood chain. So we go on VFAT, we go on chains, Robinhood, and now they're all filtering through opportunities that are available to earn on a newly launched chain. And usually with a newly launched chain, you get better opportunities than previous chains. Now, one thing I would say though is, again, you're going to get a lot of shit coins launched on this, but you have got opportunities for stable coins and coins higher up. So you got ETH, USDG is the stable coin on Robinhood. So there you've got 89% APR, 10% range. A meme coin, 68% there. So and of course, what has filtered through, look, it's already happening here. So this is a stable coin pool matched with NVIDIA. So you're actually now getting tokenized stocks being able to use in liquidity pools, which is interesting. So here we have the stablecoin NVIDIA pool. And, if we get the range from where the price is now, mess this up now. Just want to make these ranges slightly more and give you an example. Right. So if you were to go into this pool at the moment, let's get the chart up. Right, so we got the chart up. Let's just move that. Don't like hollow. Don't like volume. Right. So that's probably too big of a chart. That's probably a bit better. Right, so if we get this chart up, it's pretty much 2026. And if we're to say that on here, this NVIDIA USDG pool is 74% APR, and it is a width of 48%. So if we were to go back to here, what price is that? If we go on here and we put was it 48%? Yeah, width 48%. So it's about there. So, if you think about it, that goes back, look at how much that covers. So you've got a pretty wide range there. If you were looking at setting this up, 74% APR, you could tighten the range, get more rewards. But this is what's happening at the moment, and it's exciting what is happening on this chain. And I made some test pools on this to add to here, but you will need to bridge over to Robinhood chain if you want to do it. And the main one, the main site is this one here. So you would need to go and trade. And here we go, trade assets to and from Robinhood chain. So if you're looking at testing this out, the token you pay, so what you want to chuck in and what you want to receive. So you want to chuck in, I don't know what you've got, Avalanche. Let's just say it was me, base ETH. So I've got base ETH. Let's just say USDC. I've got, say I was testing it. I've got 100 USDC. And with my 100 USDC, I receive USDG. So this is how you'd do it. Go over to Robinhood chain, do this, chuck it in VFAT, search your pools, and you can start using Robinhood chain. And don't enter shitcoin pools. I'm getting some shit here off Jake if he's watching. And he's saying that the stream's lagging. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jake. I'm doing this live on stream. Sorry, Jake. The software is shit. So I hope so you can see that. If you can see that, you can't even see. Let me just think of that. This is what I'm saying. So yeah, this software that I'm using isn't good, apparently. He says it's lagging. So maybe I need to I'll use some new software for streaming. Maybe I'll do that for next stream. Sorry, guys. Good afternoon, Kevin. Fix the lag. Oh, there's no issues here for this guy. Maybe it's because Jake lives in the mountains in Scotland where the Megabyte. So you go. That's for the new software. I'll spend that on the new software. Sorry. Um. So the opportunity for you guys is there. If I can share this back with Robinhood, and that is a good thing with crypto and with focusing on this aspect of crypto, because what you'll find is with a lot of these guys, when a new and let's be honest, you probably thought yourself, when a new chain gets launched, all you're thinking is right, new chain, new coins, new chain, new coins, new meme coins to buy, new shit coins to buy. And that's not what I think. I think, well, there's a new chain out. How is this chain going to behave in gaining me some yield? Because I'm excited, and this is what guys in the group have been saying, the opportunities that are available now with this Robinhood chain coming out. A lot of the guys jumped in on Monad chain. So Monad chain launched the back end of last year, which was November 25. And this grew and grew and grew. This was the same. This didn't grow as fast though, as you can see. So this launched the back end of November, and this didn't get to the same total value locked as Robinhood chain till like 3 months in. And this is literally within 4 weeks got to 300 million. But what I'm trying to say is with Monad, this used to give out a lot better fees, a lot better yield. This used to give out to people when it first launched, the Monad chain. So people jumped on it, got a lot of yield. It's still doing some decent yields, but obviously it had that first initial few months of good yield. So all I'm saying is, if you are interested in learning about this DeFi and stuff, like have a look at research the Robinhood chain. I don't know if you're joking with this. I don't know if you're joking. I don't know if you're joking. If you want a new meme coin, maybe watch No BS Crypto. Maybe he can shill you SpongeBob meme or the Grinch coin. Let's see what this says. Yeah, I don't know what this bit is. Anyway, let's look at the charts anyway and see where we're at. In fact, let's go back to this because this is it. I still think people are, oh no, you're not going to be exactly right. I'm not saying I'm going to be exactly right, but still saying this bottom is going to be around here. 1 year after the high usually happens. And then here is your halving in your next run up to the bull. Shall we have a look? I like having fun on the live streams. I like having fun on the live streams. So if you want to know what to buy, this is it. This is the fountain of knowledge. Ah, and look. We're in luck. This is it. Robinhood memes are heating up. This is what to buy. I mean, this answers your question. This answers your question. Let me audio back. Can you hear this, by the way? Can you hear this, by the way? Can you hear this? Here you go. So this is this is the coin he's pushing. Peeps. And this is his token that gets paid off. See, I mean, see, this is the stuff that you're just going to get wrecked on, unfortunately. Like, you just. So there you go, bro. Put all your portfolio into this, and crypto gains will make you rich. Anyway, I digress. So, what I wanted to just explore as well is with Robinhood and this particular opportunity is how it works for UK and US. I think there is a app in the UK. What is the difference between UK Robinhood app and USA? See, this is the issues. This is the issues here. These are the issues here. So for the US, you can pretty much do everything but a stocks and shares ISA. But in the UK, you cannot do crypto. I think there's a separate crypto wallet actually. You cannot do bonds. You can't do mutual funds. You can't do US ETFs. You can't do US stocks. Which is interesting. I don't know if you can do a card. I don't know if there's a crypto card though. Is there a crypto card? Yeah, so the main thing that people ask me is, what do you use to spend on? Because I keep talking about MetaMask. And you can do this in the US as well. It's literally this. And I'm going to do a vlog showing this. It is a so MetaMask is obviously the app. You got the MetaMask app. You swap crypto on it. You use DeFi protocols with MetaMask, but what you can also do is spend your crypto. So the idea is, and you obviously don't have to do this, but if you do want to do this, it's a way of spending your yield, which I'm going to show in a vlog coming up in a few weeks. But if you, let's say you stake your crypto or you want to spend some gains that you've had on your crypto, you may invest in a shitcoin meme and it goes well. You can, with that, spend it on MetaMask. Yeah. And it's literally Apple Pay, Google Pay, and you just use it the same. Yeah. The only thing you can't do with it is like pay off like a credit card or something, because it's a card to a card purchase. I don't think you can do that with a debit card. It has to be linked to a bank. So, and but anywhere that you see like the Visa, the MasterCard logo, you can spend, which is like everywhere, you know, anywhere, petrol, groceries, restaurants, cafes, anywhere, literally anywhere, ice cream. Um, and yeah, it's pretty easy to use. And what you can do is you can set the MetaMask card to settle in whatever you want. So with mine, it does USDC on base. So I earn yield in USDC base. I know this is showing Robinhood. I earn yield in USDC base. So I send, so the yield that I claim is USDC base. So therefore I spend it. It's just easier rather than swapping and swapping and swapping and swapping. This where it says metal, which is $200 a year. I don't think you can get that in the UK. And I don't know how legit this is either. Like, I just use booking.com. And I've no idea what this is either. Should we have a look? Fly crypto. Rank. Oh my God. How is everyone 51% bullish on this? Anyway. See, for US guys, that may mean something, but maybe not. Let's see what hotels are on here. Oh my God. Right, let me see if I can connect and search this. Oh my God, it's not finding my wallet. Sorry guys, can't look at the hotels. But this is actually a good page here that shows you. Oh, so here you go. Ah, so you can't actually join in the US. UK, EU, Switzerland, Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, and Canada has this. And like I've said before on some others, like you can access crypto cards to spend. but it's usually like an exchange or something. It is different for US guys. I think US guys have other decentralized wallets. MetaMask alternative card USA. Here we go. See, this is just an exchange. Here we go. I have no idea what this is. Coca. Stablecoin challenger bank with Visa card. Rewards paid in stable coins. Can you send stuff to it though? What else? BitGet wallet. Self-custodial Web3 wallet. Here we go. Still not US. Asia, Europe, Latin America. They do not like you. The Clarity Act. The only issue I have with using, I don't know if this is a different process than the MetaMask card is when you're sending. So I've had it where I've earned yield on liquidity pools. So from here, only a small amount, and I've sent it across to Coinbase because Coinbase has a card. I'm sure I've got one here somewhere. Might be in somewhere else. And I've sent it to Coinbase, and then immediately Coinbase is like, "We are checking your deposit," and it's like I've sent nothing. So it's like, at what point are they going to stop that coming in? Do you know what I mean? They're like, "Oh yeah, money laundering." It's like, well, I'm not money laundering. I'm yielding crypto in a liquidity pool. Like, but imagine, like, I don't know how like clued up the people are that work at Coinbase. How do they know about DeFi? I don't know. I can't imagine some of them do. So if they were to say, "Can you process where your deposits from?" and you like send them a screenshot of this, they'd be like, "What?" So I like MetaMask because it's decentralized. Although there is KYC, obviously, to get the card, because you can use MetaMask directly with DeFi protocols. It's just going into your wallet anyway. So there's no, where's this money coming from every single time? And I don't like how Coinbase are asking you, where is this coming from? Question. Hi, Matt. Just join the last stream. I have 40K. Would it be safe to put in a liquidity pool through Uniswap? Nothing is 100% safe in crypto. I say this to everyone, even Bitcoin. Someone could say, I've got to buy 40K worth of Bitcoin and use it in a ledger. Is that safe? 100%? No, nothing is 100%. All I would say to you is if you're looking at doing that, it would be to mitigate the risks by looking at what liquidity pools. So, I mean, I always recommend VFAT because you can search them all. Uniswap, you're kind of just looking at one platform, but it would be less risky to have a few liquidity pools open with that 40K rather than just all in one liquidity pool. And then obviously, the lower down you go, so if we go on here and we look at, let's just get this off. Put all the chains back on. And we look at here. The lower down in total value locked you get, obviously the riskier it is. And obviously that combined with coins you've never heard of. So if you were to go and I know this is a stupid example, but anyway, if you were to go like, hey, got my 40K. Oh, look, 4,000% in this shitcoin pool. Let me put it in that. Obviously, that's riskier than, hey, look, an ETH USDC pool, you know, total value locked, 39, look, a USDT USDC pool, 39 million total value locked. Oh, look, ETH USDC, 35 million locked. Do you know what I mean? There's always some risk, but you mitigate your risk by being smart about not putting it all in one pool, doing a small amount first and testing, sticking to very high cap coins, because then you're just relying on, is ETH going to go to zero? Nobody could ever say 100% never. But is a shit coin more likely to go to zero than ETH? Yes. Do you know what I mean? That's what I say to everyone. And that's the way you got to look at it. Because it's just the same question as, if you were to go on here and you were to say, is it safe to buy Bitcoin? You would say nothing's 100%, but it's safer to buy Bitcoin than this one. Do you know? I tried hype to USDC. I'm working on it, but not sure what to put 40K. I'll test a few small amounts first. I mean, it depends what cryptos you've got as well. If you've got BTC, you're loaning against it. What are your goals? What's your monthly income looking like for what you want? Some guys can do wide ranges. They're happy with getting a small amount. I don't know. You want support? Book a call. You've got the DeFi playbook. Check out that. But just test first, and then you can slowly scale it up if it's working for you. Make sure you understand what happens when it goes out of range. If you're okay withdrawing, if you want to rebalance, if you don't, if you want to set multiple ranges in the same pool, there's a lot of ways to play it. It just depends on what you want to do. To be honest, there's multiple ways of doing it. But use all the tools to your advantage as well with looking for sites and stats. I've shown a few today just to run it down for you guys. So we've got number one, VFAT, the yield aggregator. Number two is DeFi Llama. Search all the DeFi protocols, total value locked. 3, dBridge, to bridge across your crypto to get them into liquidity pools. We've got TradingView to look at the ranges for the charts. And then, to actually sort the yield, you've got a MetaMask wallet to spend it, MetaMask card. What else we got? Obviously CoinGecko to look at the charts and to track everything. If you are paying your taxes, I have to, is Coinly. So using all that together, combining it, is your little pack that will help you if you are looking at using yield and using DeFi, But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Yes, biggest thing crypto, do your own research. Don't trust everything you see. Verify it yourself. And if you don't understand anything, just watch this back. On all the sites that I use, most of them. So again, if you're still unsure, there's the free DeFi playbook in the links, probably somewhere in the description. VFAT, and then if you want to book a call, join the community, go through everything, hold your hand, you can do as well. Cheers for watching, guys, and I shall see you very soon.